Alright, my lovers. It's MJ from Ultra Love TV. Wowzers. How are you doing? I don't know what to say. I don't know. I offer tarot readings. I do yoga with people. I run Ultra Love as a lifestyle brand. And wow, the learning, you guys, the learning of this life. And anyway, I'm not like, I wish I could be more, but I know you guys love the rambles. Some of you guys know there's been some shazam going on behind the scenes, and you know, this is where it's like the just like gritty, juicy nuggets of the language sometimes of inner work and finding compassion. And you know, I think it's so legit. So these are like the sutras of the Aquarian age, like seeing through compassion or you misunderstand. And straight up, like love and compassion always give us, like, personally, a better feeling perspective. And it means we don't have to live in fear, and it means we don't have to harbor grievances. It just is a clearer perspective, right? So, hello, these readings are for entertainment purposes. If you resonate with the vibratories, tarot can often offer us insight and some clarity, right? But of course it has to land. It has to feel real. If it doesn't, it's probably not. Saying that, sometimes with private readings, things will come through and people will be like, that, and then like within a week, they're like, oh my God, that's the thing. So it's fascinating. I'm not a psychic. Most tarot readers, in fact, are not psychic. That's like a different, like psychic skill set, actually. Tarot, to me, is more of a tool. So it's, to me, being a psychic is like a gift, and tarot is a tool that you can use. And the more intuitive you are, in a sense, the more the tarot can kind of like merge into your reality. Like, just right now I'm like, fuck it, should I redo this one? And now I'm like, no, save your time, woman. Just the sound of my own voice, and like the amount of razzmatazz also, but however, the amount of awesome. Side note, if you guys are still listening to this, one of my besties and I were collaborating. We have been allowing a workshop idea to percolate for like 2 years now, and we finally like got together and like did it. We did the thing yesterday. We've still got a few little rehearsal-y things to go, but we're so excited. I'm so excited to get to share this offering to the ladies, to all the ladies. I've never done like a ladies only thingy, so I'm quite stoked about it. Plus, there might be a little bit of dress up involved. I don't know, maybe. Holla shazam, you guys. Oh God, I'm still I was thinking I was gonna be like ramble-less. It's not happening now. I'm still putting cards for you. My intention for these readings is to offer you divine guidance and loving clarity. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Divine guidance, loving clarity for your journey of life. The Queen of Pentacles were, ooh, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This is good vibratory. Both in the upright as well. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is turning around. There might be some messages that catch you off guard a little bit. You know, we're in this solar eclipse portal, meaning we've just had a lunar eclipse, we've just had a partial solar eclipse. May 16th, we have a full lunar eclipse. The eclipse cycles, every year, they happen along the nodes of the moon. The nodes of the moon are in Taurus and Scorpio. You know, there's a whole bunch of turbulence going on in our economy, in our food sources, in our value system. Like, that's all Taurian stuff. And then, like, the Scorpionic energy is Hala Shazam, like, shining light on a whole bunch of, like, shitty distortion, lies, power play. A lot of, like, you would say, like, lifting the lid on how corrupt some of our authority bodies are as well. Or no, I don't know who do I don't know what I do. So, you know, have faith in yourself, empower yourself, and I would dare offer a little, like, heart stuff of the less reliant we are on some of our, you know, global monopoly systems, then maybe that might be good. I don't know. So yeah. Okay, so there is this sort of match vibratory. There's a really nice container within a relationship. Powerful creators, pentacle, maybe a bit wealthy, although grounded. There's a humility to these people. They're not humble. I need clarity on that. So this Knight of Swords is charging in. There's some really fast-moving messages. And again, I feel like y'all might be thrown off guard a little. Like, it's a secret coming out. Okay? But it is to do with your manifestation vibration. And it is to do with something very, very abundant. For some of you, I'm just hearing the word, like, very beautiful. It's like bringing something super gorge into the world. You're wanting to stay really, really focused as well at the moment. Yeah, and that ace, or rather the Knight of Swords, that Knight of Swords really is coming in quite quickly. This feels like maybe this has been like an ongoing business deal, or there's a few different angles here. For some of you, I feel like you think it's going to happen this way. You're not, you don't know how it's moving, but eventually it will kick in, it will start moving. But bear in mind some of the messages you get or how it's going to come in. That's what you can't be certain about. Because I feel as though, like, this information or the messages coming in, like, initially these messages might feel super annoying. They might feel really disappointing. They might be like, there might be a sense of secrecy. Like, you didn't know this was going on. Like, now what do I fucking do with this information? Thanks a lot. But I feel like you're learning a lot about yourself and about how to stay balanced. The temperance energy as well is a sense of, like, purifying yourself and coming back into your wholeness, right? So there is this new beginning that's wanting to come in. It's just not quite, like, it's like there's a few more bits of information that you need to source, or rather that will come into you. And there's also this energy of creating something new where, okay, like for some of you, the king and queen here are representative of a certain type of couple coming into fruition. There is a birthing energy, straight up legit. Some of you might get preggers. And then, bearing in mind as well, this could be an idea. The birthing card can be representative of just birthing something into the world. So it doesn't have to be a bebe. It can be a project. For some of you, straight up, I'm getting the healer card. I'm like, you might be setting up a business. You might be setting up a healing business, for example. You might be setting up a healing business. Or you and your partner might be setting up a business. For some of you, just be aware of... I'm hearing the institutions of control. Be aware of the institutions of control. I'm not exactly sure what that means. That's like a specific message for somebody, I think. Be aware of the institutions of control. As in... You know, people with manifestation, right? Like manifestation, law of attraction, what have you. It's like I mean, in essence, you just kind of have to go for it and practice it and see how your life goes. And being responsible is often helpful. And there's this thing of like, you know, how people talk about like fake it till you make it, or just power on through. So that, yes, is a reality. However, there's nothing you're not in denial. So like, how do I explain it? Like, basically, like, you can let certain structures of control almost limit your ability to move forward. Like, I want to do this, this, and this, and then right away, oh yeah, but how are you going to do this, and how are you going to do this? And so you kind of like limit yourself before you move forward. Aspect of control, of course, like, has benefit on a certain level. It provides us with structure. It provides us with in a sense, like, so in a positive light as well, it provides us with an ability to shine and to clean and to see clearly. And it could just be that for some of you, yeah, like you're moving out of this phase, and it's just going to take probably a bit of time for you to kind of really get established in this new way, which again could be a business, could be new parents, could be, right? But there is a little bit of deeper emotional work, or like emotional storms to work through to be able to, or this, so for some of you it's more this actually, to rise above the energy of control and domination. So instead of living in fear, right, that's the thing. So instead of like moving forward and then before even moving forward going, oh yeah, but the banks won't do it, or la 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 la. So you make all the excuses based on your awareness of the illusion of control, versus moving forward in trust, in faith, and then, you know, when you get a letter or certain institution says la la, or then you move through that, right? So you don't mentally let those control systems block you. Simply move forward and know that when you know, if you come up against a block, you'll know how to get through it then and there. Again, it's like another Yoga Sutra. It says simply, there is a way through every block, or there's a way through every obstacle, kind of thing. So we're never truly blocked. That's the illusion sometimes, right? Wowzers, like, I'm suddenly super tired, and thank you guys so much for your love, protection, and support. Again, myself and Team Love have just been dealing with some security and privacy issues, and on this occasion we have had to get the authorities involved because of the level of hate speech and attack directed at myself and members of the team. Again, it's something where you muster as much compassion as you can, because certainly from like the ultra love perspective, you know, there's a lot of pain and contempt and you know, stuff going on in the human heart, and genuinely it's a desire for people's well-being, a genuine desire, you know, from that sort of from that perspective, like, they're just genuinely wanting people to be happy, and yet learning about boundaries also helps us, certainly from a practitioner point of view. That shift for me of intuitively trusting when we're simply not equipped to help somebody, right? And that's been more apparent to me around like what my skill set is and what I can actually offer, and then just simply like, you know, what I'm not capable of supporting people through, simply because of like qualifications and like insurance, professional insurance purposes. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for being such a rad community, and for like, you know, loving yourselves and feeling me around like loving people, like, even this idea of, like, loving the enemy, or, like, loving people even when they project loads of hatred. You don't have to, like, extend that love, obviously, and you certainly don't have to, like, hang around people that, like, are abusive or toxic, but, bearing in mind we can all be that way, and thus we want to hold space in forgiveness, and, you know, just seeing people in the light, and at the same time trusting our own, you know, unfolding. Blah, blah, nobody really cares. Have a gorgeous day, you guys. Speak soon. Peace.